What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we have our little friend on their way. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, what's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We're back. Okay, bye. Okay, there's another quick look video for an Atlas skin, and I'm pretty excited about this one because it is an aesthetic that has come into the game that I thoroughly do enjoy, and I'd say a relatively new to the Tenojin space. They've been around for a few waves thus far, but the aesthetic I really enjoy, like I said, and I think this one is, well, I was on the fence about it for a little bit, but after playing around with it, I think I'm going to be buying this one. Not 100%, but about 99% sold. And this is going to be the Atlas Blade of the Lotus skin by Beastbuster. So Beastbuster, relatively new to the scene, and they've been delivering on some fantastic skins so far. I have purchased the Rhino Beastbuster skin, and I think I have another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head which one. But this is one that I saw and I said, okay, I haven't played Atlas in a while and I would like to get back and play around with them, try them out. Some of the new builds that have come out look interesting. They got like his first ability is that powerful punch deal. They have like a brawler Atlas build where you can pretty much infinitely punch and do all sorts of stuff. Anyways, it could be pretty powerful from what I've heard, so I would like to give him another chance, and usually that happens when I purchase a Tenojin skin, and this might be the one. I do have to take a look at the other three. I do like the looks of the other three, so I'm really trying to figure out which one I'm going to buy first, because, I mean, if I like all three of them, then eventually I'll probably get all three. But First of all, we are here with this awesome skin. This one I have set up with kind of an orange metallic, which I've been trying to incorporate in my builds a little bit more. And for the most part, the rest of it is kind of going with a more paladin, I guess, kind of theme. The gray and the white kind of leaves it fairly plain, but kind of a royal kind of knight or medieval knight of some kind. And I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. There is a little bit of edginess, of course, with its design, but being the rock, Warframe, that's kind of to be expected. Oh man, but we'll get into some of the other color schemes. I'll talk more about the skin as we go. This one a little bit more forest-like. By the way, I farmed this Atlas to do this video over the last couple days, which is why it took me so long to get around to this one. I do apologize, but I was excited about this one. I didn't really want to spend a whole lot of plat on an Atlas that I probably won't get around to playing for a little while, especially because I want to go farm Atlas Prime. But here we go with a kind of tree forest-like Atlas. I guess, you have like a druid style paladin or something like that. I don't know, like a Norse paladin. I don't know, kind of getting those kind of vibes. This does kind of look tree-like, with a little design here with the green. But for the most part, sticks a little bit with the kind of the whitish palette. So we got like a gray here. I did like an off gray with a tint of like green. I believe this is on one of the Kuva palettes. I think it's like well, let's just look. I think it's this one. No, that's the Orican one. That's the dark green. Tertiary, that's on the Daybreak. Okay, I thought I pulled a color from the Rot, but the Rot still looks okay. I'm sure you could pull like an off green gray and make it work. I don't know. Anyways, I really like the metallic on this one. I liked kind of that, I don't know, forest-like or Norse or druidic, I don't know, kind of design. So I kept it. I think this looks great. I was going to throw some attachments on it to even emphasize it a little bit more, but for the sake of the video, I didn't want to cover up too much. So there we go, looking awesome. Of course, I don't own the skin yet, so I kind of, I can't really throw attachments on if I don't quite know what I'm fashion framing. So jumping over something a little different. I did want to make some tweaks to this one, but it was going to end up once again more white and gray. And I wanted to show you guys this design before I went white and gray, because maybe you don't want to go down that avenue. But I really love this emerald metallic kind of design. And before I went to the white and grays, I thought you could see kind of a green, dark, I don't know, emerald paladin. I guess you could even say, I don't want to say, well, I want to say monk. Monks using their bare fist, but is a little bit Baroque. So anyways, kind of like a medieval knight that likes to brawl with his fists. Or, to be honest, you put a giant sword in his hand, like a great sword or something like that, or a giant axe. He's going to fit the part, and he's going to look just all badass. So, man, I really, really like this skin. Look how just bulky he looks. This dude, Atlas lifts. I don't know if you know, but Atlas lifts. I mean, he's got the world on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? He's got just broad shoulders, big muscly, badass kind of frame. But man, this skin does Atlas such justice. Like, instead of being just hulky bulk brawler frame, you took him and you made him into one of the most, I don't know, regal, just royal, insane medieval knights of I don't know, awesomeness. So we'll jump over D slot. This one I pretty much went all in on the medieval knight kind of style. Silver, metallics, white and gray pretty much is the overall design. I mean, there's not really white. It's gray, different shades of gray. 50 different shades of gray is right here. Oh God, why did I make that joke? Anyways, very, very cool. If you wanna get a whole spin around, because I know a lot of people love kind of that medieval knight look. Here's that full spin around, seeing how just incredible this looks. Throw some attachments on here that fit his design. Let's make them all gray and silver and stuff as well. And boy, oh boy, are you gonna have an awesome, awesome frame. Fashion frame, man. Oh, it's so good. All right, so this one, I already kind of saw it. I like it. I need to tweak it. I don't know where I'm going to start, though. And I wanted to get this video out to you guys. So the idea is kind of this orangish red, maybe even, yeah, I'd say like an orangish red kind of color with this black and brown in there. Gives me the Halloween kind of vibes, but I didn't want it to get too vibrant. So it's kind of at where it's at. Little tweaks will probably get made. Maybe I'll try a bunch of different shades of the orange. Maybe I'll try to either go dark or black. I mean, it's pretty dark already, but maybe I'll try and go a little bit lighter with some grays, or maybe I'll add a different tinge of color, where it's got a little tinge of red in it, or it's got a little tinge of, I don't know, something in it, but the silver looking awesome. I like the silver metallics kind of, I don't want to say clashes, but it creates this, I don't know, it draws the eye, I guess, and it's kind of cool. You don't want it to draw too much, but overall, very cool looking. It's got potential. And then here on the F slot, something kind of white and blues. Usually I would go much more white and gray, and then kind of a lighter, a light blue, but I usually wouldn't do a dark blue and a light blue. And I did it just because it's a little different. I probably won't keep it like this, but for those of you who might be interested in kind of, you might really enjoy the blue palette, the blue frosty palette, and kind of throw a couple of those together. Maybe you like this quite a bit. I don't know. I'll probably swap out the dark blue for a gray or a light blue or something, just to kind of make it more my design. But there's that. I don't know. I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. So, all right. I'm going to jump over to my other Atlas, which is the only Atlas I've ever owned until I literally just farmed it today. I farmed it yesterday, and then I rushed the frame, so it cost me 50 plat. Oh, and then I bought a couple slots, so it cost me a few more plat as well. But anyways, this was originally like my Dark Souls Atlas. I kind of modeled him. Yes, he's very edgy. I usually don't do the edgy thing, but what I did with this guy is I took Atlas and I gave him what was the weapon? Was it just the Fragor? Let me just show you. Let me show you real quick. The basic Fragor, I think. Yes. So I gave him this giant axe, and I basically made him like a Dark Souls, you know, I don't know, kind of design. Something you would see in like a creeping out of the cavern of a Dark Souls boss, something or other. I don't know. So I thought it was pretty cool, but edgy, not quite my style, but you know, I made it, so I guess you could say it is. Here we are with something very edgy, very, very edgy. I would, if I was trying to make an edgy version of this, I'd change the colors around a bit, just because it's very, very dark. So you want to have a little bit that, you know, allows you to see the detail, you know. And this kind of takes away from that, in my opinion. But it's doable. It's doable. You just have to move some colors, tweak them. All right, so this one, when the deluxe came out, I had to do a deluxe spotlight kind of thing. So I made this. I think it looks cool, but I don't really play Atlas, so and this is what happens when it swaps over. For the most part, I like the other Atlas that had the orange in it more than this one. Maybe if you did want to double up on orange in a couple different slots, you would get something closer to this. I don't think it looks that awful, but I really prefer the first design we saw. But not bad. A little aesthetic there from the other Atlas, or the Atlas Deluxe Sayandana. It's kind of neat. But all right, jump over to the C slot. Once again, very similar, except more of a crystal, blue crystal, icy crystal kind of design. And then that's what this guy looks like. Ooh, white and blues. You know I like them. So yeah, this isn't bad. This definitely like full frost palette going with this, and I think it looks cool. It almost looks like he's the guardian of like an ice temple or some whatever. I'm a nerd, okay? Shush. I don't know. Seems kind of neat. Seems pretty neat. All right, so oh yeah, I did have another one. All right, we have, yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. Part of me doesn't like it, but part of me really does. It almost looks like a football team colors, you know, or something like that, like the teal and the yellow. And, you know, people will be just, oh, that's my favorite team. I don't know. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look that, I mean, it kind of looks bad, but it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. I kind of have weird feelings about this one, but for the most part, it looks really cool with the gold metallic, the kind of crazy colors that, you know, clash but go together at the same time. That doesn't make any sense, Gross Guy. Okay, you know what? I'll move on. Sorry. All right, so E slot. Let's see what this looks like default. Very dark. Very dark. I don't think it looks that bad, but I feel like you don't quite get to see as much detail as I think it deserves. I didn't really talk too much about some of the lines and stuff, but we'll have to do that on maybe a brighter version of this. But it's neat. I like the silver on the metallics, but the rest of it, I like kind of the brighter, more, I don't want to say vibrant, but the brighter palette. So you guys probably noticed that from a lot of my fashion frame that I do. So let's go and see what happens with this. Okay, Lotus, shut your face. So for the most part, got these cool lines on the legs. They look like leg armor kind of deal. Makes it look like it's not fleshy. Looks like it is armored quite a bit, and it's protective, which is kind of nice. Got the cool spiky bits on the bottom, and spiky bits, of course, on the arm. Kind of following Atlas theme, and just a little line work and detail down here on the legs. Makes it look pretty, suit-like. And yeah, it's just overall, it's a cool skin. Cool skin. Very, like I said, medieval vibes. Really, really like it. And I've become quite the fan of Beastbusters, Tenogen stuff, content. So this doesn't look too bad. I feel like you could go somewhere with it, but I don't know. We'll go randomize a few times. I only have 2 slots because my other fashion frame really taking up the other slots. And The previous Atlas that we looked at, I think that one is going to end up a Beastbuster, like completely designed as a Beastbuster Atlas, because a lot of those colors that I had set over there, I really, really like on the skin. So we'll see. We'll see. But I do still have to do a quick look on the other ones, so that will come in time as soon as I have the time in my life to do something like that. All right. Oh, that's kind of neat. Kind of like a pink maroon kind of design. Not for everybody, of course, but it does give certain vibes. Somebody might be on board with that. Right. See what happens over here. I have noticed, for the most part, you don't really know where these colors are going to end up when you just hit the button, kind of check it out. Your Atlas, when it swaps colors, the color placement probably isn't going to be where you think it's going to be. So I highly suggest, just like always, do jump in and do this yourself with your fashion frame, especially if you have, like, if you're a big fan of Atlas and you're looking for something fresh and new. Yeah, just give it a shot, give it a chance. It looks kind of odd, but good at the same time. Ooh, see what happens here. Okay, dark gray, but some blue in there. It's kind of bluish purple. Some blue metallics, which I don't mind, but I'd probably want a slightly different blue and more on a light frame. You know me, white and blues, like always. Okay, let's go a few more times. I got 2 slots to work. Ooh, that's not too bad. Yeah, see, something like this. Different blue, brighter colors. Not the colors I necessarily would, finalize, but brighter colors kind of makes this an interesting option, I don't know, I might play around with this. I might not even go with the blue. I might try to play around with the yellow and gray kind of design and come up with something a little bit different than what I would normally do. So, and overall, it doesn't look that bad on this Atlas. So I think I'll keep that for now. And what we'll do is randomize on this final one and see what we can come up with. Maybe a little Megan pastel-y kind of design. A little bit. But, all right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay. All right. What do we got? Give me something good to eat. Something a little reddish and crazy. Ooh, that's not too bad. Sandy. For the sake of trying this out, probably pull the red and maybe go with something kind of an off orange, maybe. Ooh, okay. I think that's going somewhere. I kind of like it. All right. Well, I don't want the video to go too long. It has been a little bit lengthy, especially for only checking out 2 different Warframes and doing a little fashion frame, checking it out. But yeah, I like it. It's a really cool design. I'm looking forward to picking it up. But I only have 2 Atlases, so I'm trying to pick out the one skin I'm going to buy now, and then I'll probably wait to get another Atlas or even Atlas Prime to play around with some of the other fashion frames on the other Tundra skins. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you got inspired. If you were on the fence about maybe picking this up, maybe I helped you make the decision. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I greatly appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. And hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blah!